Yo, 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 yo. Shalom. Peace to all of you out there. Every single person, being, living creature that is riding this wave with me now in this time, or in this moment, or rather this wave of light with me. As always, man, I'm very grateful for you being over here, because without you, there would be no me. So as we cumulate together, we become more free. Yeah, man, I'm just freestyling. That's just me. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. Hope everybody else out there feeling good. Because there's many things in life that can be holding us down throughout the week. But guess what? You made it to the end of the week. Or the beginning, or the middle. Whichever part of the week you're on, I hope everything is fine within you. Hope that you're doing okay. And everything is happening your way. Whew, as always, brothers and sisters, we have a good one again today. This is something that has been around, the quote-unquote health guru places, the natural remedy places, whatever, healing places. And I decided to take a stab at it myself and do a little more research and find out about it. And the more I found out about it, the more I want to share it with you guys. Now, with most things, because we lack knowledge on it, we're afraid of it. And because of that fear, which I spoke about a few videos ago, we'll never receive the healing that we need. But over here, we don't have fear like that. We have understanding. With understanding, we can conquer the fear that this world tries to put on us. So with that being understood, let's take out our thinking caps and let's dive in. Candida. No, not Canada, but Candida is something that many people are discussing, and we'll be diving into it today. So let's go. Candidiasis is an infection caused by Candida fungi, most of by Candida albicans. These fungi are found almost everywhere in the environment. Many types of fungi live in and on the human body, which, as we know now, includes the genus of yeast known as Candida. Candida is typically found in small amounts in the mouth and intestines and on the skin. At normal levels, the fungus is not problematic. These fungi are found almost everywhere in the environment. Many live harmlessly along with abundant native species of bacteria that normally colonize the mouth, gastrointestinal tract, and vagina. Usually, Candida is kept under control by the native bacteria and by the body's immune defenses. Candida is the most common cause of fungal infections in humans. If healthy bacteria levels are disrupted or the immune system is compromised, Candida can begin to overproduce. As I said, I want y'all to put on your thinking caps. Alright, tribe? I want y'all to think about all the words that are coming out of my mouth. I want you guys to think about this not just physically in a physical sense, but also in a metaphysical and spiritual sense. What could this, what they call fungus, represent in your life, in your understanding, and in your walk of truth? Because, there's one thing to talk about just in the physical sense. Yeah, Candida, yeah. But how is it spiritually? How is this thing moving metaphysically? Because, your body is more than just a physical manifestation. Your body is also mental, thinking manifestation, and a spiritual manifestation. So everything that lives in one realm has to be true in the other realm. And if they're not true in all realms, they won't live a long time. Bing! Although most of us don't want to think about it, Candida and other fungi live within us. But for it to become a serious health issue, certain risk factors have to be met. Some risk factors include high stress levels, diabetes, and taking oral contraceptives, high alcohol intake, eating a diet high in processed and refined carbs, a weakened immune system, and taking antibiotics. I believe in the previous video before this one, I spoke briefly about antibiotics. Now, I'm not here to bash anything, bash anyone's product, bash anyone's, income. Furthermore, it has been shown that, antibiotics, although they do some good, they also do some bad as well. And the bad that they do is, they take away a lot of the good gut, flora, bacterial flora that the gut needs to, one, process food, and two, eliminate waste. They take all of that out of you. And if your body doesn't have the ability to break down the food that you're eating, it won't have the ability to process it out as well. And what that does is it allows the infection, parasite, or virus that you were taking the antibiotics for to still be in your body. Because yes, you're taking it with the bad, but you're also taking it with the good. And without the good, you'll never get rid of the bad. So instead of antibiotics, I'll give some, I don't want to say remedies, but I'll give some suggestions to you later on. Okay. Some symptoms of Candida include oral thrush, tiredness and fatigue, recurring genital or urinary tract infection, digestive issue, sinus infections, skin and nail fungal infections, joint pain. Out of the symptoms I listed, the most common ones are oral thrush, genital or urinary tract infection, sinus infection, and yeast infections. Now, many of, people, okay, when I say this, I want y'all put y'all thinking caps on. If you don't have it on when you walk in the classroom, put it on right now. Now, many people, around springtime, fall time, or basically the change of a season, right? You just start seeing people just sneezing, coughing everything up. Well, as in, as out, as above, so below, they say, right? And for a new season to come in, the past season has to end. That means, your body is changing to prepare for the next season, which is coming in. And so your body is making an attempt to get rid of the bacteria, which is inside of you, that it doesn't want coming into this new threshold or this new season, quote unquote. And so, many people, they start having a lot of, sinus issues, but it could be sinus issues, or it could be something else. It could be an overgrowth of Candida, an overgrowth of, quote unquote, yeast or fungus within your sinuses, because, your body is mightily intelligent. It was willfully and wonderfully made by the Almighty Creator. Now, the Almighty Creator makes no mistakes. We make the mistakes in taking, I'm not gonna say no names, but we make the mistakes in taking quote unquote allergy medicine, which doesn't really do anything but harm us in the long run, because allergy medicine isn't really any medicine at all, because it blocks the receptors for your body to realize what's wrong with it. Now instead of your body getting rid of, the quote unquote Candida or bacteria or yeast that's growing inside of your sinuses, what your body is going to start doing when you start taking these, allergy medications, is your body's going to start shutting down again. And you think you're getting more comfortable because your body's stopping, you're not sneezing as often, but in reality you're getting more sick, because bacteria, viruses, and illnesses, and most illnesses, they don't want you to know that they're there. That's how they work. When the illness knows that you're there, they know that you've already taken the first step in defeating it. Because, that illness, it wants to parasite, virus, it wants to eat you slowly. Now, when your body literally shows you, oh, snap, an outbreak. Oh, snap, I'm sneezing. Oh, snap, I'm coughing a lot. That means your immune system is at a level in which it can fight. That's all you need. Your immune system only wants you to give it a fighting chance. Now, when you take these unknown foreign substances inside of your body, you're literally shutting down your immune system, and you're letting the quote-unquote yeast grow. And in your conscious mind, you think that you're getting better. Oh man. Okay, I went over a lot of points right there, and each point was hit a certain level, and I hope all the levels of the point I hit, you received it. So but before I move on to the next point, I'm just add this one to it. You know, your sinuses are connected, or is an interconnected highway that lives all around your face and all around your body. So you might just be breathing through your sinuses, but there could be something in the back of your esophagus or the back of your throat that could be causing these sinus issues. And because, you know, the mouth, the nose, and the ears are all connected, there could be something wrong with your nose that be causing problems with your ears. Something wrong with your ears that be causing problems with your mouth. Something wrong with your mouth that be causing problems with your nose. And so, if we don't actually start paying attention to our bodies, you know, the health and wellness in which they're supposed to be given to us, they won't be able to do that because we're constantly getting in the way. So, you know, when they say, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, true. That's truly a true statement. Because if you're paying attention and you're listening and you're seeing the right things, your body will always be clear enough to tell you the right things, so you can see the right things, and so you can speak the right things. Alright, I'm off my soapbox and I'm off my soliloquy for right now. Let's get on to some more information real quick. According to healthline.com, oral thrush is candidiasis that develops in the mouth or throat area. It's most common in people with weak immune systems and elderly and newly born people. Individuals with poor oral hygiene are also at risk. People with oral thrush typically develop white, bumpy patches on their tongues, inner cheeks, gums, tonsils, or throat. In extreme cases, it can spread to the esophagus and cause pain or difficulty swallowing. Candida can lead to UTI or urinary tract infections and recurring genital infections as well. It's estimated that Candida is found in the vaginal tract of most women. When Candida becomes overgrown in the vagina region, it is known as a yeast infection. It is estimated that 75% of all women, not some, but all women, will get at least one yeast infection in their lifetime, and half of those will have at least another yeast infection. So half of them will have two, and 75% of that half will have just one. Men can also get genital yeast infections as well, but it's much less common. Symptoms of yeast infections include redness, swelling, itching, painful intercourse, and a thick white discharge from the vagina. Although it's much less likely, Candida can cause urinary tract infection. Symptoms of UTI include a burning feeling when you urinate, a frequent urge to urinate, a cloudy, dark, or strong smelling urine, and pain or pressure in your lower abdomen. According to medicalnewstoday.com, Candida species can also infect your skin and mucous membranes. It's not funny, but so much information swirling around in my head right now. That's why I say, man, like, I might just be talking about one topic, but, you know, everything is interconnected. And if you have certain background information, like the information I'm spitting right now will just connect to a whole nother point like that. That's because, you know, modern medicine might call toxicity one thing. They might call toxicity another thing. They might call toxicity another thing over there. But toxicity is toxicity. Something that doesn't belong in your body. Because, you know, we know you were created by the highest power of all. What business does toxicity have in the body of the Almighty? None. So toxicity to me, whether you call it cancer, whether you call it AIDS, whether you call it pneumonia, whether you call it whatever you call it, it's toxicity. But for this form of toxicity known as Candida, let's get some more information on it. Candida albicans is most often the cause of fungal skin infections, although other Candida strains can also cause it. Areas that are warm, moist, or sweaty provide good environments for yeast to thrive. Armpits, groin, and under breast and the mouth makes great environments for Candida to thrive. Candida species are part of the microflora of the GI tract, skin, and vagina, and most times don't cause diseases. It doesn't mean that it's not toxic, but it doesn't cause an outright disease. Did I tell you that that's what they like doing? When your body fights it so hard, and it starts showing itself, that's when your body they'd rather you not know that you're there, that they're there. They'd rather just take some of your energy little by little, because in most cases, I read it, Candida won't cause any diseases. It won't cause any bad things to happen to you in most cases. And it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, because most people in the world have it. But just because they have it doesn't mean that you should. Some other risk factors for Candida albicans is wearing tight or synthetic undergarments, poor hygiene, or changing undergarments infrequently, including infrequent diaper changes for infants or elderly, and taking antibiotics or corticosteroid drugs. Symptoms include red rash, blister-like lesions, and the skin may also become thickened or produce a white substance that has a curd-like appearance. It's pale and curd-like in appearance. The best way to treat any ailments along with Candida includes addressing and dealing with the underlying cause. Let me get that one back. The best way to treat any ailment along with Candida includes addressing and dealing with the underlying cause. The lifestyle in which we live and partake in plays a deep role in maintaining proper balance, not only with Candida, but in general. Our stress level and foods in which we consume plays an integral role in maintaining the balance of good and bad bacteria in your gut. Refined and processed sugars and high lactose dairy products grow and encourage Candida and other bad microorganisms to grow. If your immune system is extremely suppressed, eating heavily processed foods will promote not only Candida, but other infections as well. I feel the urge, I feel the tug in my heart to say this. Many of the illnesses in which we have, they are, physical in nature. And yes, they are because of the foods in which you're eating. But as I say continually, your body lives in your body lives in three stages. In this physical realm, which we can see, the thinking realm, which we think, and the spiritual realm, which to most men is invisible. Now, your spiritual body is your most important body because it's your first body. And if your spiritual body and your thinking body are stressed, it means your physical body will be in dis-ease. Dis-ease, disease. Because your thoughts that you're thinking are leading towards sickness. And so, I also made another point in one of my previous videos where I spoke a little bit about autoimmune diseases and where your body, when it becomes too stressed, like you're just doing too much, you're going this way, you're going that way, you're going up way, you're going down way, like you're going sideways, you're going back ways. And if your body doesn't have enough time to actually chill out and relax, you're going to be making time for sickness. And I want you to survive. I don't want you to be sick. I want you to be happy. I want you to be thriving. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be the best that you can be. And if you're not the best that you can be, my brethren, we cannot achieve. Because I want you, when you stand next to me, for you to be able to breathe. Stress-free. And if your spiritual body is sick, it'll lead to your immune system, which is, the boss, the big boss, or one of the big bosses in your body. If your immune system is weak, it'll lead to you being susceptible to many things, including Candida overgrowth. Because, in this world, we know that we have to live with a level of toxicity. Right now, we have to live with it. Not forever. We have to live with a level of toxicity. And we know we are the governors, well, the Most High is the governor of our bodies. And if we are supposed to be, his children, we're supposed to be governing our bodies as well. Now, for right now, if we have to be living with this toxicity, we have to make sure that we're living stress-free, because we know that coming down the block, we know is that big chop. It's the big chopper trying to chop down your mama. And my friends, family, we know for a fact that we are a part of the earthly mother as well. Because, the Heavenly Father, the earthly mother, they are a strong team. And if we represent them, we know that we're supposed to be a part of them as well. Now, we were made out of the dust. And we were given the Most High Spirit. Now, out of the dust is the earth. And if the earth is sick, we'll be sick as well. Now, as the earth being your final body, as the physical body, when the Most High breathed his breath inside of you, we know that the earthly mother and the Heavenly Father, they were both became one, and they created children. And now, us as being those children, we have to make sure that we're honoring our mothers and our fathers, our spirit and our physical bodies. If we're not honoring them, we'll be bringing dishonor to ourselves. And so, chill out. Realize that you already have the battle won. If you know you have the problem, you already one step ahead. So relax, take your time, and be one. But before I conclude, I just want to give off a little bit more info. Okay. Too many antibiotic drugs can deplete good bacterial flora in your stomach, which can throw off the stomach's homeostasis and lead to improper bodily functioning. Probiotics, along with herbs, can help promote good bacterial flora, which can inhibit the growth of your aggressive Candida. In most cases, Candida is typically not life-threatening. For those who have over-aggressive forms of it, antifungal medication can help. Antifungal, not antibiotic. Okay? Because I told you the name, well, I said it on a video, the name anti means not for. So, most things that have the name anti in front of it aren't good for you. But antifungal means it's anti the life of the fungus. Get it? So you want antifungal, anti-parasitic, anti-inflammatory. You want those. You do not want antibiotic. You don't want something that's anti to your body. Oh man. Some natural remedies include garlic, coconut oil, and curcumin. Garlic has a substance called allicin. Coconut oil is high in lauric acid. Both compounds in garlic and coconut oil help keep Candida under control. Curcumin has been shown to kill yeast outright. Some honorable mentions include aloe vera, pomegranate, kombucha, and some forms of probiotics. Woo! We made it. As always, family, thank you. I really do enjoy making these videos because I know that, just a little that see it is a lot to me. Because I don't need all them people. I just need you. I don't need nobody else. I just need you. We went over a lot today, and I hope you understand that it's not just Candida that we went over today. Because as I said, it's a little information right here, but it's a lot of information out there. Because this little topic that we spoke about today has so much more ramifications than what I spoke about. But once we fully get it on that wave together, you won't need me to tell your body. You already know. Because there's a lot of things that I said in this video that if your mind is tapped, you can actually take it metaphysically as well. And I hope that most of you who are listening take it metaphysically, take it deeper than the physical understanding of just the quote unquote Candida. Because that's when true understanding will be there, when you take it outside the physical realm and you give it space to actually breathe so it can tell you about itself. Because in this physical realm, people can lie. Our eyes lie to us daily. But one thing that will never lie to you is the spirit of man. And that's what we have to start understanding. We have to start really coming back to one another. We have to start really being there for one another. That's what called being a tribe is. And when you are a tribe, quote unquote Candida cannot be over aggressive to you. Ding! Message. Oh man. Alright, family. I hope everything that's supposed to be there for you happens to you. Hope you're having a beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful month, beautiful life, beautiful time. Hope everything you do not lead into strife, and hope you're leading your life away from crime. For a fact I just had to make all of that rhyme. So that being said, peace.